Hi Pisces, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher. Today, this is a collective reading for my Pisces. It is a general love reading. So welcome everybody, and let's see what they have for you. Let's see what they want you to know. Let's call in our spirit guide. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you have for us at this time? What is it that you want us to know? I am listening for you now. I have presence, the number 32. The energy of presence supports our ability to focus our full attention and stay in the here and now. Boy, that's an exercise in itself, to learn to live in the moment. It's so hard. We're so stuck with replaying old things in our head and the broken records. And then we have a tendency to project into the future, the what ifs and the worries. It's so hard to just stay where you are and just enjoy the moment and live in the moment. You have to train your body to do that, your mind, your soul. So Spirit could be asking you to kind of pull yourself back and what is actually going on, with you at this, in the present, not where I'm going to be in 20 years or, what somebody did to me in the past. What is really going on with you today? Spirit, please share with me. I have a Fool, new journey. I have a Magician. I have a Two of Swords. And I have a Four Cups. I have a feeling that you're going to go from nothing to a choice. You could go from I'm not talking to anybody to I'm talking to two different people. One of these people is the person you end up with. Okay. I'm going to just say two people, choice. One you'll spend the rest of your life with. Okay. Just this sense of you're going to choose wisely. I don't think you're going to think double, you're not going to make the wrong choice. All right. But two people are interested. I'm going to just say it that way. Are you dating? You're not necessarily sleeping with both of these people or even in a relationship with both of these people. But two people could be interested in you at the same time. And you are going back and forth with which person, should I put my energy into, and which person is got more to offer or that I have more in common with. I have a Six of Pentacles. That felt like I'm going to feel it. I feel like the soul connection. I feel the giving energy. I feel that we work well together. Spirit's saying something like that. I have a Queen of Swords. I have a King of Wands. And I have a Nine of Cups. I'm going to say initially the one that you're definitely more attracted to one, but at the same time you have, I want to say safer emotionally. I want to say you feel more comfortable emotionally, that you feel maybe you can express yourself easily, or you could like the tone of their voice. You could like that they're more emotionally balanced. You could like that, they don't, nothing's jumping out at you like anger issues or anxiety or stress or somebody who loses their temper very quickly, something like that. I would definitely say you're more attracted. I think the one that you choose, you are just physically more attracted to. And then I think the emotional side of it is the bonus. I think the fact that you are, you hear it in their voice, you can see it in their eyes, you can see that they would be somebody that would be more caring and giving and loving. Okay. So yeah, will two people be put in front of you? You could be going from, I have nobody interested in me right now, to two people are taking a look at you and talking to you. And then you kind of say to yourself, like, oh no, who should I date? But I feel like one is going to be very obvious to you. I feel like one stands out very easily. I have a Knight of Pentacles. The person who puts in the time, the person who puts in the energy, and the person who's willing to make some changes in their own life to be with you is how it's coming into me. So they express their feelings right away. I feel like they let you know right away, I really like you. I'm not afraid of a commitment is how it's coming in too. Like, this would be somebody that they're not going to say things like, I don't know what I want, let's just see where it goes. No, they're looking to have a partner. They're looking to share their life with somebody. They're looking for the right person also. And I feel like they're not afraid to say, I really like you. I really had a good time with you. I really want to see you again. So I don't feel like they're going to be somebody who does not express their feelings. I feel that they are going to be probably pretty honest with their feelings right up front. I have healing old wounds. Okay, gone through a lot. Self-worth, high self-worth. I know who I am. You know who you are. I value myself. I felt stuck for a while. I feel like after this ending, I felt stuck. I had to make some big changes in my life. I had to start over. I had to buy a new house. I moved. I went from being a full-time parent to a part-time parent, and that was hard. Became a single parent. That was hard. So, just kind of life things, talking about what we've been through. Third-party interference. Why did it end? Somebody had an affair. Somebody cheated. I had to leave. So, yeah, I that's definitely a wound that takes a long time to heal, I would say. I have a chaser energy. I'm chasing you. I want you. I'm going to chase you till I catch you. Codependent, third party codependent. Nothing was ever enough. Something like that. I like the chaser energy. I'm going to chase you. Okay. It's always a sense of somebody who puts in the time and effort, somebody who goes out of their way, to show you that I really want to be with you. I don't want you to be with somebody else. I have a big success. Maybe they have something really big to offer. They're wealthy. They're happy. They own a business. They are that part of their life I don't have to worry about. They're very generous. So that could be something that you notice about them right away. But I feel like you are very attracted to them initially. I've learned my lesson. Okay. I learned a very strong, hard lesson. I feel like I keep my head up. I feel like I guess I never stopped believing that I could love again, is how I want to say it. I know that you have the capacity to love more than one person in your lifetime. I've been hoping that I would find somebody again. So it feels more like a, second time around, or another chance at true love, something like that. I have an Empress. I have a Five of Pentacles. I have a Page of Wands. I have a Five of Swords. This feels like my war stories. It feels like, well, let me tell you what I went through. Let me tell you, how far I've walked. If anybody can walk in my shoes, good for them. But This feels like you wouldn't believe what I've been through over the last few years. And even the number 5, I feel like 5 years specifically, whether it's I've been divorced for 5 years, I've been separated or left my husband or person 5 years ago, I've been alone for 5 years. I just feel like the 5-year, it could be a 5-year age gap between us. I don't know. I just feel like 5 years is important. I have this Empress and I have this Page, and they're saying, I see your heart. And this is somebody who, yeah, you're attracted to them. I see your heart. You see my heart, something like that. A big heart. You know, I'm going to go with the person who has the big heart. I'm going to go with the person who's kind, who's shows up, who is sincere, who's chasing. You know, the other person you might be interested in, but they're not chasing. They're not acting as if this is that important to them, you know, whereas you've got somebody who's acting as if it's really, really important to them. You're really important to them. I have a Sun. This person wants to get this going with you. I have an Empress. So they definitely are seeing something in you that they're saying my other half. Okay, so whether it's a soulmate energy, twin flame energy, they want a partner, you know, you're my better half, you know, in years to come, you know, that's my better half. It's you're the one who keeps it together is how I feel. So part of me says you will be good for them and they'll be good for you. It's nice. Yeah, it's a new beginning. Definitely, it's not your past coming back. It's somebody that you're going to choose, and I think you choose them because of their heart. A great, graceful love. Show graceful love by handling conflicts with elegance, communicating respectfully, listening with empathy. So I listen, I respect you, I trust you, you know, I hear you, I see you, you know, so those things are really important to be seen. I have a courageous love. Love courageously by taking emotional risks. Share your vulnerabilities and express your deepest feelings. And I trust the strength of this relationship. So I can see you, you know, I've got my eye on you, you know, bullseye. And just this feeling of you're the one I want. And maybe even from the moment I saw you, but you're the one I want. You're the one. And I'm going to show you. It's a sense of, I'm not a big prove it to you person, but I will say above and beyond. Okay, this person is either kinder, sweeter, more available emotionally than others. And that's the above and beyond. It's like I've never been with anybody that's so caring. I've never been with anybody who genuinely, when they say, how was your day, they actually mean it and they want to hear about it. So there's this sense of I really care about you. So I feel like you pick up on that energy very easily. An intuitive love. Trust your intuition in love by listening to your inner voice. How often do we say that? Pay attention to your gut feelings. Trust your instincts and let your intuition guide your relationship. Absolutely. If your intuition is saying, this is the path I should be taking, this is the person I should be investing time into, or I feel more drawn to, or spend more time with this person and give this person a chance, that's spirit's way of guiding you so that you are making the best decision for your future self. And sometimes we ignore that voice. we ignore you say to somebody, did you see red flags? Yeah, I saw red flags, but I didn't pay attention to them. So the red flags, the green flags and the red flags are there for a reason. They're your inner guide. So listen to them, trust them. You know yourself better than anything. Let's see. I have love chords. Okay. That feels like a connection though, like we're more connected than anything. I have violets or blue, loyalty. I have the key to my heart, and I'm your secret admirer. Maybe I am more interested in you than you know. Maybe I have been a little bit of a keeping an eye on you, a little bit of a I'm hoping for more. I've been hoping for more. So this could be somebody that's in or around your energy for somebody. So a little bit of I'm definitely hoping for more. I see your heart, and there is a sense of I'm hoping. I'm either hoping you feel the same way, or I'm hoping for more. Okay, that you give me more of your heart, or you give me more of your time, or you don't want to be with anybody else, something like that. I have springtime love. Absolutely. So we are definitely finding each other, and you're mine. I want you to be mine. Now, that there's nothing wrong with that as long as I am, as long as it's, they're saying possessiveness. Now, maybe they're obsessing over you. Maybe they are being more protective than they normally are because they like what they see. They don't want anybody else to get their hands on you. But as long as it's not in a controlling way or an abusive way, of course, it's just, I don't want anybody to be with you. I want you to be with just me. Like sometimes just the thought of you being with somebody else is enough to make somebody crazy, right? So that's probably what is going on here. I just can't imagine you being with anybody else. Now that I have feelings for you, it would break my heart if you wanted to be with somebody else. So that's usually, to me, the crossing over point, that somebody really, really has fallen for you, is they can't imagine you being with somebody else. It would devastate them. Spirit, please share with me loving messages. Thank you for being there for me. I think there's a beautiful sense of this person being able to share emotionally. So I do feel like it's somebody that you can talk to about everything, whether it's family, personal things, past, like get it all out, not that they are going to be your therapist. I wouldn't want them to be your therapist, but I do feel like your partner in life has to know where you're coming from emotionally in different areas of your life, whether it's family, work, your past, anything. I was made to love you. That I believe. I don't know how to express my love, so I keep it inside. That could be you. Maybe you hold back. Maybe you have a tendency to hold back, and this person is more expressive, and hopefully they'll bring it out in you. They'll say, they'll be the first to tell you I love you, so then it's easy for you to say it back, but you wouldn't have said it first. You have it all. Why do you want to be with me? So a little bit of insecurity there. We want to make sure that we're both secure. Be a queen if you want a king. Be a king if you want a queen. Be a king if you want a king. So, it's a security. I want to feel secure. I want to see you right now. There's a sense of time element happening here with it's happening now, or I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to be with you. And I'm going to go back to that spring card, because there's a part of me that it's, and people say, well, when? I'm going to say it's happening now. There's a part of me that says this energy is on its way. It's arriving, or it's just now coming into view. Okay. But I do feel like you're going to have to choose. You will choose wisely. You will choose the person that you're most attracted to and you feel an emotional connection to right away. Okay. So I think your intuition will help you with that, but I'm not worried about you choosing the wrong one. You're going to choose the right one. Let's put this out into the universe. Let's ask Spirit to guide you now. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind comments. I appreciate them. If anyone's interested in a private reading, please visit my website, kathymamolenspsychicmedium.com. I have I just redid some of my offerings on my website, so you may be interested in them. I have some half-hour love readings, Zoom or phone for $100, and I have a mini reading, which is a recorded card reading, one question, for $35. So you can check that out in addition to some other readings on my website. I hope that you enjoyed your messages today, Pisces, and we'll see you all again real soon.